I have a customer who just purchased this trailer at an auction. It's practically brand new, but it does have some damage. So he dropped it off here for me to fix it. I'll grab the camera and I'll show you what those issues are and how I'm going to fix them. So the first item was this cord here that was wore down. I did already replace it. That wasn't really a big deal. I didn't really think I needed to film that. But the second issue is this jack, you can see, is all bent up. I'm assuming it was left down. So we're going to cut that out and put a new piece in there. And the third issue is that fender got dented. So I'm going to go ahead and bend that out or pound that back out and get that fixed. So originally when he dropped this trailer off, I told him I'd just put a piece of C-channel in there. But I didn't realize how deep this was and that it had this piece on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch a new one up on my CAD CAM software. We're going to cut a plate out on the plasma table, and then we'll just bend a new one up on the brake press. All right, so we got it modeled up on Fusion. Here's the big C-channel part. Unfortunately, I did have to put some relief cuts in it. I noticed the last time I used my press brake, it was struggling to bend 1/4 inch, which that machine should bend 1/4 inch all day. So I think I got a valve slipping. So I don't have time to mess with that right now. So I just put some relief cuts in it so it doesn't have to struggle to make the bend. And then also we have this piece here, which is the underneath right here. So I'll get you guys set up and we're going to cut these pieces out. So as I was saying earlier, about my press. I don't know what's going on. I did notice the last time I tried to bend 1/4 inch, it didn't sound right. It sounded like there was some fluid slipping by back there. So I hooked up these, I got a hydraulic test kit. I hooked up these gauges, and it's only building about 1,500 pounds, which is low. So I haven't had time to mess with it. So that's why I put these relief cuts in here. But I did go ahead also off camera. I put my back gauge on here. So let's bend it, and hopefully I don't mess it up. It's a little bit underbent, but I'll do the rest by hand, because in order for me to go more, I'm gonna have to reset the dies up. Everything looks good. These holes looks like I had them turned in or out a little bit. That's nothing, that just holds these clips, so that's not a big deal. When I was measuring it out, I must have mismeasured. That's okay. So I am gonna put an extra set of stiffeners in here, just to where if this does happen again, it'll help give it a little bit of reinforcement. And also I have to weld this in. So off camera, I ground underneath these, and then also I had to trim this corner off for this blue wire, which I forgot to put that in the original CAD CAM file, so I had to cut that out manually. Not a big deal. But let's see how this thing fits. Yeah, I like it. Let's tack it. So I couldn't tell at the time, but this channel is actually bent. That's how hard they hit it. It actually bent this channel up. There's a hump right there, and I tried to knock it down a little bit, but so once I started welding it, you notice how tight the weld is here, how the weld's kind of gappy here, so and they must have hit it. It's the same thing here. They tweaked this channel. So the next item is this big old dent in this fender right here. I'm just going to try to pound it out as best I can. So somehow or another, I accidentally deleted the last few minutes of this video showing the finished results with the dent out. But it did end up looking pretty good and it came out. So anyway, thanks for watching.